Hi everyone, good morning. This is Sridhar here once again. So we are here on our day 3 on the trip to Banff from Jasper National Park. Today we're going to cover the town of Banff, go on the gondola in the town of Banff. Then we pretty much will start driving towards Jasper, stop at few places like Bow Lake and Peyto Lake, and finally we reach our night halt at Sunwapta Lodge in the Rocky Mountains. So that's the plan for today. Plan to see if we can cover a lot on the Icefield Parkway, one of the most best rated mountain drives in the world. So I'm really excited to drive on those, and I'm going to share my reviews as I go along. Thank you. We start our day with a visit to the beautiful town of Banff. This town actually gets really busy over the weekend, so it's again very critical to make sure that you can find parking. If you are visiting on the weekend, I recommend you find parking near the train station. From there, it's about a kilometer and a half to 2 kilometers to the town of Banff. The main street in the town of Banff is Banff Avenue, and right across the Bow River, you can cross the bridge and get to Cascade of Time Garden. The view from there is pretty amazing. You can pretty much see the entire town of Banff and the towering Cascade Mountain in the background. Next up was the Banff Gondola. It's basically the cable car which takes you to on the top of the Sulphur Mountain, and the view from there are pretty amazing. You can pretty much see the entire town of Banff, Lake Minnewanka, and multiple other lakes. The round trip on the gondola costs around 82 Canadian dollars. We purchased the package, the details of which I shared in my earlier video. So we got almost like 40% discount because we had in a package of about 6 attractions. So gondola was our second attraction. We covered the Lake Minnewanka cruise as part of our first attraction as part of the package. So definitely I'd recommend somebody who's planning to be in Banff and Jasper National Park to definitely look at the attraction package. So this is the view from the top of the Sulphur Mountain. There you can see the Lake Minnewanka. That's where we went on cruise on day 1. And you can also see the town of Banff which we visited in the earlier part of the day. So there it is on the Bow River. So after spending more than 2 hours on top of the Sulphur Mountain, we took the gondola back to the bottom of the mountain and then started our journey on the Icefields Parkway towards Jasper. So next we started off to the town of Jasper on Icefield Parkway. This is rated one of the most scenic mountain highways in the world.
His place. Talk about true men of the mountains who lived extensive periods of time alone by choice. We'll see a warden's cabin coming up ahead. There's unlikely to be a warden there, but there is a phone for emergencies. As you may have noticed, there isn't a whole lot of cell phone signal for most of the Icefields Park.
So what you just heard was an app called GuideAlong. It gives you amazing information about the geography of these Canadian mountains. It also talks about some of the early explorers who explored this amazing national park. And it also points to the points of interest where you need to stop. The way it works is it works as part of your phone's GPS. Even though you do not have any network, it tracks the location of your vehicle and guides you where exactly you have to stop and the background of the attraction where you have to spend a good amount of time. So I would highly recommend. So again, the app's name is GuideAlong. It cost me $12 for the Icefield Parkway attraction package. So our very first stop on the Icefield Parkway was the Bow Lake. The GPS address what you need to use is the lodge at the Bow Lake. This is the perfect location where you can see a stream of water getting into Bow Lake and an amazing view of the glacier. Spend a good amount of time over here. This will take at least 30 minutes for you to really enjoy this location. Next stop, Peyto Lake. It's about a 20-minute hike from the parking lot to the viewing platform. Uh, the parking lot itself is about 10-minute drive from Bow Lake. So Peyto Lake was our last attraction for the day, and we drove to our night halt. We booked a beautiful lodge in Sunwapta Falls. It's called Sunwapta Falls Rocky Mountain Lodge. This is where we spent our night. In fact, 2 nights we spent at this amazing place. This is between Banff and Jasper. You do not have many accommodations between these two towns, and this was very convenient for us because we had other attractions to cover like the Columbia Icefields. So I will cover more about the location of this lodge and what the amenities are and why it's highly recommended. So please stay tuned.